Good afternoon, psychic eyes. It's latter afternoon. It's 4:44 actually, and that's a good number. I've been getting that and 555. They're both great angel numbers. Anyways, happy Sunday. I hope you're all well. Yesterday I was posting. It was Sunday on all of my posts and my business pages. Unfortunately, I don't know. It felt like Saturday. Weirdly. Anyhow, happy Sunday. I hope you're all well. I'm hoping the boys cooperate because I'm here with a couple reads in a row. All right, I'm inviting in Archangel Michael for this read. Only positive energies, no negative. If there any negative, I'm returning to sender. Thank you. Okay. Let me just get organized a little bit. I really do hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Mine's been good. I was able to relax a little bit today because I did a lot of work the last 2 days. I'm sorry, the camera's kind of crooked, but I don't even want to touch it. Anyhow, I am here with another zodiac sign, general and love energies for July of 2020. I had to make sure that wasn't going to fall. This is for Gemini. Please remember, Gemini and cross-watchers, this is for the collective. It is general, okay? It may or may not resonate with everyone. As always, please take what does, leave behind what does not. Do not put the shoe on if it doesn't fit, okay? And as always, thank you so much for joining me in my channel. Okay, right away, bottom of the deck. Emperor reversed, Gemini. Excuse me, some of you, I mean, I know obviously it's not everybody, but I am reading for more than one Gemini and it is general. Some of you are about to act in the reversed Emperor's energies, Gemini. And this is a warning. I feel like you're about to act without thinking, okay? Possibly this is a good thing. There's more coming in the read. But for some of you, this could be very reckless, okay? You want to think before you act, but some of you are not going to think first, okay? And below that is the world. It's going to create some changes. Some of them might not be pleasant. The card below that is the King of Swords, okay? Reversed. It is definitely going to take some of you out of your head. You've been up in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing, fear, anxiety, and worry instead of taking action. And I do believe for some of you, this is a connection. It's a twin flame connection. Wow. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, by the way, I have two twin flame specific connections here, and they are different. Okay. Here's the next one. For some of you, even though this is a reckless, without thinking action, like I said, it's bringing pleasant and unpleasant changes with the world reversed. And it's going to take you out of being all up in your head about a connection. It's also going to leave you feeling liberated, for some of you, stable and grounded, okay? But these are two very specific, and this all brings the Knight of Swords. Some very quick communication, possibly you've been waiting on, okay? But there are two specific twin flame connections here. When I get to this, I will show you both. One is in the beginning of July and one is towards the end. But continuing on, the overall trumping energies, Tower. So currently in trumping energies for the month of July, a big emphasis on this Tower. For some of you, it might feel like your entire life has fallen apart, okay? But for others of you, this is just a really huge realization that more than one of you are coming to, okay? Followed by the Ace of Coins. Two things. Because of this Tower, some of you are holding on very tightly in a connection. Others of you are holding on to your pentacles. You feel like you have very little, and you're holding on tight and being wise about spending. Followed by the Six of Swords, moving away from some very toxic energies, okay, or situations that you've been going through into more positive. Part of this could have to do with the Two of Swords reversed. Some of you had to make a heart over mind decision here in a connection. Followed by the Knight of Wands reversed, okay. Possibly having to do with the fire sign here. The Knight is generally not really committed and more of a player type or playful type of energies, but this is reversed. Whoever this Knight is reversed. They're more like a king. Okay, so they are very serious. So you may have had to make a heart over mind decision when it came to a fire sign, but they're more like a king. Maybe you thought they were a player, but really they are a king. They are serious. And that could have to do with third party, because I do have the Three of Coins. For some of you, this could be the fire sign and you in a third party. Maybe that's why you think they're a player. But for others, this is you working really hard, okay? Really focusing on work, business, or career. Now, as always, beginning, mid, end of July, okay? So beginning in July, which obviously we are just coming out of, okay? It did begin with the Five of Cups. So for some of you, Gemini or cross watchers, okay, you were feeling very left out, sad, possibly some depression, okay, missing a connection for sure. Possibly your twin flame. Here's the Six of Cups reversed, okay? So for some of you, you're feeling this way in the beginning of July, having to do with feeling upside down or in separation with your twin, okay? For some of you, again, this is not for everyone, but others of you may feel left out when it comes to your children, okay? Maybe there's visitation and they don't live with you. I'm not sure. And you're missing them. That is followed by the Ace of Swords, though. So when it comes to if it's children or your twin, okay, where there was depression, sadness, feeling left out, really missing either a connection, the twin flame, or your children. What followed that beginning of July is some very strong, healthy communication, okay? Which I think was really needed. But for the very beginning of July, okay, you were still left all up in your head here with the Queen of Swords, okay? The Queen of Swords is, the Page of Swords. You were left all up in your head here, okay? And I do feel, even though there was communication, there's still something you're worried about when it comes to the twin flame or the children, okay? Now let me double check something. Okay, so that was the Page. Okay. Anyhow, when it comes to signs, I guess I do have one specific. I thought it was two sets of twins, but we have the Page, not the Queen. How funny. You know what? I do think there are two sets of twins, though. And I want to tell you before I read the signs. Bottom of the deck was the King of Swords reversed. And then we have the Page. So, you know what? It's not the Queen and the King, but honestly, I do feel I was hearing this correctly. It is still a twin flame connection here. Possibly Divine Femme is coming out as a Page because she's younger, okay? And then Divine Masculine. But when it comes to the set of twin flames, if you're dealing with an air sign, Gemini, and it, you know, your twin, you're both kind of upside down right now, beginning in July, okay? Union's possible, but not yet. Not in the beginning. Okay, I had to check that. When it comes to the signs or elements, as I just told you about the air sign, okay? Air sign, there's healthy communication needed. It was much needed. A breakthrough, okay? Creating healthy boundaries. But you're still all up in your head about this twin flame connection when it comes to yourself and air sign, okay? Again, you don't... obviously have to both be air signs, but I'm picking you up in those energies, okay? Currently. Now, when it comes to the water sign, I do feel the water sign is your soulmate, possibly twin flame, but I'm getting soulmate on the water sign, okay? But you're feeling left out, really missing this connection. That's what I have. Okay, Gemini, mid-July, which we're just going into, okay? It does begin with the devil reversed. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn sign, of course, and if you're dealing with a Capricorn, I feel like you've let this go, okay, because it was a codependent connection. But what I hear more here with the devil reversed, Gemini, is that you have some codependencies or addictions, whether it be gambling or habits or drugs or alcohol, or a connection that was a codependency. Okay. You have healed this. You have realized it. You are letting those or that codependency go because you know that it no longer serves you. Kudos. Okay. Because it's also leading to a brand new beginning with the Fool reversed. It's already in motion. Okay. There's more than one brand new beginning for you. And I do feel a few things here. With the Judgment reversed, I feel like, of course, you called judgment on yourself, okay, with the devil in reverse. You called judgment on yourself, meaning you realized what your codependencies were and that they were not healthy for you, okay? You were able to come to that healthy realization and end them, and a brand new beginning has started, okay? That's why judgment's reversed. But also, I do pick up for some of you, if there's some sort of court, legal, or law type case going on, Gemini, it's definitely, the judgment is going to be in your favor. All fair and just here, okay? May not be exactly how you want it, but it's fair. Thirdly, I'm hearing this is also reconciliation of twin flames coming together, followed by the sun reversed. So in any of these instances that I just went over, mid-July, it's an all happy outcome, okay? This is a return of the sun in your life. For some of you, this could possibly be a fire sign, more specifically a Leo, okay? Coming back in and creating happiness. But what I have as far as the signs or elements, okay? I definitely have, like I said, I think the Capricorn connection was a codependent connection, not good for you. I really feel like you have ended this. I do have Taurus, specifically Earth, specifically Taurus. When it comes to that connection, there's reconciliation and a brand new beginning. When it comes to the fire sign, more specifically Leo, I feel like there is also reconciliation, coming back together, and a lot of happiness returned back to your life, okay? Now, the end of July 2020, we do begin with the Page of Wands reversed. Okay, so Gemini, for some of you, this is being upside down with a younger fire sign. Could be a child, could be a family member or a friend, okay? This could most certainly also be a connection that is younger than you. All right. But I'm also getting there's an action that you're putting into plan. Do you see the look on her face? Could be he, depends on who's watching. Feel free to flip it. For some of you, there's a plan that you're putting into action. Okay. It was in your thought process. You've took it out of thought and it's in beginning actions, and you're being very quiet about it. Okay. You're not announcing it. You're just following through with it. But following that is the Ten of Wands. Whatever this action is, it's not easy. Okay? It's not easy for you to do, accomplish, or pull off. It's extreme stress with all 10 wands on your back. Okay? This is my man down, woman down. And for others of you, you're just going through a lot of stress, unfortunately, the very end of July. It feels extreme with all 10 wands, okay? It's leading you to the Five of Swords reversed, feeling like when it comes to a connection and or an action that you're trying to accomplish or pull off the end of July, due to all the stress, it feels like you are just not willing to move forward with it, okay? Even though you were going to extreme stress, you're trying. I do have the Five of Swords reversed. You're just not going to take that last sword and continue to move forward. I think it's just too much, okay? Because you're feeling the King of Coins, King of Pentacles reversed, the very last card of the end of July. You're feeling a bit unstable, okay? A lack of self-confidence here and not grounded. But I want to show you another twin flame connection, okay, that I'm picking up on specifically, is the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, which is, well, it's coins here, but it's pentacles, same thing, okay? Earth, specifically Taurus. You do not have to be Taurus or earth signs, obviously, but I'm picking you up in these energies, okay? One of you, which is Divine Femme, is very stable, confident, grounded. Divine Masculine is kind of upside down, feeling very ungrounded, not very stable, okay, and lack of self-confidence here. And I think it's because the two of you are not together yet. Now, this is very, very possible, but Divine Femme is in trumping energies at the bottom of the deck and ready, where Divine Masculine is not so ready, okay? It is possible, but whoever Divine Masculine is here, okay, Gemini, and you, only you will know that, is feeling a bit upside down. And it may have something to do with the stress and trying to come forward and possibly get through something. Because I did see a third party, possibly with the fire sign, but also maybe with the twin flame here that I just picked up on, Queen and King of Pentacles, okay? Anyhow, when it comes to the signs and elements, I do have fire, okay? Possibly the fire sign is your age or younger, or maybe they're very immature compared to you, but it's causing you a lot of stress. A lot of stress. And again, remember, we did see in overall trumping energies, the fire sign is the Knight reversed. So maybe they come across as very immature, their type of personality, and you think that they're not, you know, if they're being a player and not serious, but I'm telling you, they are. They're more like a king. They're just very playful, youthful, okay? But either way, it's causing you a lot of stress, okay? The air sign, you're just, even though you're twin flames, it feels by the end of the month, you're just not willing. Maybe you don't have the energy by the end of July, but you're not willing to take that last sword and move forward, okay? When it comes to, I already told you about the earth sign, okay? Feeling a bit unstable, not grounded, and a little bit of lack of self-confidence in that twin flame connection, okay? All right, I do the beautiful John Holland spirit messages, Gemini. The first one is dream talk, okay? Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. Gemini, pay attention. I feel like you're trying to be reached through spirit and God, as well as your spirit guides, okay, or past loved ones, trying to reach out to you and get you information, support. Followed by embrace the moment, okay? Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. Absolutely, Gemini. Absolutely. Last but not least, I have the Romance Angels for a little more romantic advice. Now, I didn't pick this up as a honeymoon or engagement, okay? I do have a couple sets of twin flames here that it's very possible for you to be come into union, okay? Energies are 50-50. It really just depends on who does what. And we're coming out of retrograde from today forward, so I really think things will be back on track. Someone may be getting engaged. Very, very possible, okay? Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. What I really feel, this could be one person getting engaged, and it's going to lead to what feels like a honeymoon. For the most part, though, I feel like this is the higher level of commitment in your connections, especially the twin flames coming together. And the honeymoon, this is just some time spent alone where you disconnect from the entire world, okay? And it's just the two of you. And it feels like a holiday. Followed by healing family issues, okay? Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. For some of you, it could be parents. It doesn't have to be Gemini. This could be someone you consider a parent. This could very well be a friend, an ex, okay? But it's time to heal those family issues and release them. Now, I feel like you were dealing with some sort of deception here in a connection. But it's reversed because I feel like you've realized it, acknowledged it, and it's not here anymore. It could really be the fire sign that you thought was a player. All I know is it's reversed, and I don't feel like this deception is even an issue anymore. But deception, someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. But it's reversed. I don't feel like it's true. I feel like you thought it was. Let go of control issues, Gemini. Okay. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yes. Allow things to divinely unfold, Gemini. Do not try and control them. This is my soulmate / twin flame. I feel like I have a soulmate here, as I told you, and a couple sets of twin flames here as well. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. Absolutely. This is one of my favorite cards. It's beautiful. So I have both soulmate and twin flames here, okay? You are manifesting and bringing this in, Gemini. Good work. This is what I have, as I said, for July 2020, Gemini, general and love energies. I'll be right back with today's energies. Then I'm going to do my karmic and divine masculine read, and then I'm going to go into Leo. So enjoy your Sunday. As always, if you'd like to schedule a private paid read, please message me. I would love to schedule you. Until next time, love and light. Namaste.